Hi, Capricorn. This is Eileen with your teen psychic tarot card reading. And we're starting the month of July with the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is saying that perhaps a lot of you Capricorns have been working really hard and or you've had a lot of stressful situations going on in your life, maybe personally or with work, whatever, that you might be feeling exhausted, you've been stressed out, and you need to rest. So basically, it's showing the need to rest in the early part of July. It's a good time with the holiday weekend, whatever weekend that happens to be, since the 4th of July seems to be on a Wednesday this year. And just take it easy so you'll can regroup and refresh yourselves and be ready to continue on your paths, on your continue with the work you're doing, with whatever projects you're working on or things that you're having to deal with right now. Some of you might have stressful circumstances you're dealing with family members. That's what I'm getting here, because I'm tuning in on a psychic level as well as reading the meanings of the cards. And that's what I'm getting for someone here, that you've had something that's really been disappointing, or yes, maybe you feel drained about something. It feels like family situation, maybe a disagreement in the family is what I'm wondering about. That might just be one person I'm reading here. I'm not sure. It might be a few of you or several of you have some kind of relationship things that you kind of exhausted from and a little disappointed, maybe let down by some people in your life, and you really need to just get a break and step aside and rest and regroup and just get things in order for yourself going forward. But this is just a little temporary phase here. It's just calling, for rest, stepping back, and getting refreshed to go forward. The next card we have is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is a good card because it's showing that a lot of you Capricorns are making slow but steady progress in your lives, whether this is in your career or with any other projects you're working on. If some of you are self-employed and you've just been working hard, and I mean, this card really here, the Four of Swords, it's about resting. So a number of you probably have just been working real hard. Maybe some of you work and go to school and take care of family responsibilities too, and you just find yourself exhausted and needing some rest for a long weekend or something. And so the Knight of Pentacles, now the Pentacles do relate to the earth signs, which is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So for some of you, you might feel like you're in this position of the Knight of Pentacles in the month of July, where you're feeling confident and good about yourself and the work you're doing and the progress you're making in your life. And you've got the energy now to just keep moving forward and keep accomplishing your goals. And you know that you've already made a good amount of progress. That's what I'm getting for a number of you, that you've already been building your foundation and you're comfortable and overall doing fine, even though you still want to accomplish more. You've got bigger dreams and goals going forward. But the earth signs, they're very practical minded. They like to do things the right way. They like to build on solid ground. And even if it takes a little longer, they don't like to jump around and do things in a hurry and take shortcuts. They like doing things the correct way. And so what this card is saying is that a lot of you Capricorns in July, you're going to be feeling good, like you are making that progress. And also, this card talks about something you've been waiting on coming through. So if some of you have been waiting on a new job or a promotion at your job, or possibly some money that was supposed to be coming your way, so some of you, that could be arriving in July for some of you. So just this is talking about eventual success for a lot of you Capricorns, that you're on the right track and you're going in the right direction, and your efforts are going to pay off for you. The next card we have is the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups, now this is about partnerships, maybe in the romantic area are also business partnerships. Let me see what I'm getting here. I am feeling that some of you in the month of July are going to be finding that you're with your, if you want to use the word soulmate or whatever, you're with your right partner. Because I believe in reincarnation. And I believe that some of you Capricorns in the month of July are going to be with or around someone from a previous lifetime that was a real good match for you. And you're either going to be meeting them in July or find that you're already with them and making progress in your relationship and things are moving along, or maybe just getting to a point where you're both deciding you really are in love with one another and just want to go forward together in life. I'm getting a lot of good energy from this card for a number of you. But for those of you who have not met the right person, there is a good energy in the month of July that that person who's right for you could come into your life. So, and this is a general reading. So everything in this reading is not going to apply to everybody. It's certain people it will resonate with. And for certain people, like I said, I'm tuning in on a psychic level. Also, there are messages for certain individuals who will be watching the video. And I do feel like a number of you are going to really find yourself, you're in love and things are moving forward. Some of you might get engaged, some of you might be getting married. And also, I'm getting a sense that some of you might be with your partner in romance, and the two of you also have a business or you're starting a business together, something like that. I'm getting a lot of just good energy all the way around for a number of you with this card. So, okay, and then let's see what we have next. And then the next card is the Nine of Pentacles. Here's another great card because the Nine of Pentacles is talking about financial stability and success, the material comforts, having your life a lot the way you want it to be because you have been working and laying your foundation and you're seeing the results of the work that you have done over a period of time. For some of you, you've just been working for years, laying your foundation and getting things in order and saving some money or whatever so you can get things the way you want them and have your comforts around you and have your home uh, very pleasing to you, live in an environment that really pleases you and makes you happy. And so for I feel like for a lot of the Capricorns, and that's not surprising because the earth signs, they like their home environments to be beautiful. They want to feel secure. They want to feel like they've got prosperity and success. And so, and that's what this card is all about, the Nine of Pentacles. So, a lot of good energy here for a lot of you Capricorns. And those of you who do not experience this at this time, I would say align yourselves with the law of attraction and start feeling successful and prosperous and happy. Start feeling like you already have everything you need so you can help the universe to open those doors to deliver a lot more of the good that you want into your life. Because the energy is here. It's here in life for you Capricorn. So you need to really capitalize on that and get aligned with it. And then let's see, the next card we have is the Queen of Cups. And with the Queen of Cups, now the cups do relate to the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. So for some of you, you might have this person who is a water sign around you, either in a romantic relationship or possibly someone in the workplace or just someone you're very close to in your family or friendships. For others of you, let me see what I'm getting here. I am feeling some of you Capricorns might actually be embracing some of the traits of the Queen of Cups. So this is someone who would be sensitive and caring and likes things to be aesthetically pleasing. So they like their home, again, they like their home to be nice too, like a lot of the earth signs do. But what I'm feeling from this Queen of Cups, this might be some of you Capricorns embracing these traits in the month of July, but I'm feeling a sense for some of you who do not have the mate that you want, your right partner with you right now, a longing for that, even maybe feeling a little more sensitive and emotional than you might ordinarily feel, because the cups have to do with feelings and emotions and love and all those kinds of emotions. And so some of you might be embracing the traits and the feelings of the Queen of Cups. A number of you might feel, well, I've worked hard, I'm doing fine for myself in a career or in financial circumstances, I'm comfortable in my home environment, but I don't have the right partner, and that's what I'm really in need of. That's what I'm longing for. Someone who I can really love and who loves me. So I feel like a number of you might be feeling that way, kind of like in many ways you're prosperous and happy and content, but you really want a happy love relationship. And I feel like for some of you, you might have that relationship, but you're separated by space, by the miles. So some of you might already have that happy relationship with someone, and your partner is away somewhere. Maybe they're either living in another state or traveling a lot, or something's going on that you're separated from them. I'm getting a sense of some of you being pregnant in July, also something about pregnancy. Yeah, I am getting that. So some of you might be getting pregnant or already pregnant in the month of July. Okay. And then the next card we have is the Ten of Cups. And the cups, again, about emotions and love. Ten of Cups is a great card, too, because this is all about having a happy home life, having a wonderful romantic life, a partner that you love and who loves you, having a happy home, feeling stability, feeling happiness and contentment in your personal lives. And also, I mean, it's an overall feeling of being content and stable. So it kind of, I mean, if you're broke and you don't have any money, it's hard to feel that way. So I feel like a lot of you are going to just have a sense that, yeah, I may not be have everything yet that I want in my life, but overall things are stable and good, and the money's okay, and I have some happiness in my home life and relationships. So for a number of you, you're going to be having that kind of contentment and happiness in your life in the month of July. Let me see what I'm getting here. I feel like I'm sensing a proposal of marriage for somebody. I want to say there's a female Capricorn, and you're going to have someone that you've been seeing, that it's a guy you've been seeing for a while. I mean, it may not be terribly long, maybe a year or 2 years. I'm not sure. Maybe just a number of months. I'm not sure. But that he's proposing marriage, that he really has such warm, loving feelings towards you, and that he's proposing marriage in the month of July. And I feel like this is something you want also. You've been wanting this. So there's a lot of happiness there. Yeah, so this is good. But overall, a lot of good energy I'm getting for this from this card for a number of you Capricorns in the month of July. There's a lot of good energy here. Overall, there's a lot of good cards. So I say really embrace the law of attraction. Start feeling happy inside of yourself and prosperous, and like you already have a lot of love around you and prosperity to help attract those conditions into your lives, because the energy is there for you. Okay, next card we have is Temperance. Now, this is a major arcana card, Temperance, and it's all about having balance and moderation in whatever you're doing. Um, being fair-minded. This is about reconciliation. Some of you who have had relationship issues and problems, whether it's with family or friends or in the romantic area, there could be compromises made that work out for everybody, where there's peace and there's happiness and there's fulfillment. That's what I'm feeling like. This is kind of like a card of healing, of balancing, of things just working out in your favor, you know. But it's just a good environment. It's a good environment for compromise, but compromise that's not really uncomfortable. It's like everybody feeling like they're winning in a way. And let me see what else I'm getting here. I really am getting a lot of energy of love. I feel like someone's going to really, some either you're just starting to date someone who's the right person, or you meet the right person. And it's almost, I don't want to say love at first sight, but almost that. It's like you start falling in love not long after you start seeing each other. There's a lot of attraction there, a lot of mutual attraction between the two of you. This might just be one person I'm reading here. Could be more than one, but somebody's going to be really feeling good with their partner, that it feels like it's a fairly new relationship to me. Okay, but next card we have is the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands, now this is talking about maybe some competition from other people or some arguments. It might be some pettiness, petty arguments and disagreements. This could be going on in your workplace for some of you, or it could be even going on among your family and friends, acquaintances, whatever, neighbors. I mean, the it's a stressful, I get stressful energy from this, and I would say the message with this card is try to stay above the fray, trying not to just get in the middle of all this, because you're not going to win. You're just going to get stressed out. It's people with differing opinions. Some people I'm feeling are more critical and just want to argue and criticize. So some of you are going to be exposed to people like that. And I feel like it's people you're very familiar with. That's why I'm wondering if some of this might be family, friends, or some of it could, for some of you, be at work. I'm feeling family disagreements. That's what I'm feeling for some of you. Some kind of issues in the family, different relatives who don't agree about things, and some of them just seem to get in a bad mood and just want to argue about something. I don't know. I'm getting a little bit of that type of thing for some of you. So, since this is a general reading, this can affect different people in different ways, but it's nothing major. It's just something to stress you out, ruin your day. You're better off avoiding it. It's not, if you have to deal with any of these kind of people, just keep it simple. Say whatever you have to say and disconnect from it and go about your business, because you can't win. You can't win in this crowd here. It's just miserable people making each other miserable. So you might as well step away from it the best you can. Okay, and then the next card we have is the Empress card. And with the Empress, this is another major arcana card, so it's a really good card. This is talking about things coming to fruition, combining your spirituality with the practical aspects of life, and being rewarded for your efforts. And I'm getting pregnancy. This can relate to pregnancy, having a baby. I got a sense of pregnancy here. Not sure if I did here, but I did with this one for sure. So I'm feeling somebody's having a baby, somebody's pregnant, whatever. And I'm getting, for some of you, just feeling a sense of accomplishment combined with contentment, kind of like, almost like you're doing really well balancing your lives. That's what I'm getting for a few of you. That you've got your careers where you're staying busy, you're making progress, you're doing well for yourselves. Some of you might be in some type of either a managerial position, or maybe you're self employed or something. And or even if you're not, if you're just working at a company, maybe you've been there a while and you know your job really well and you do really good quality work, and you're recognized for that. People appreciate you and they respect the good quality work that you do. But at the same time, you're making sure that you're balancing your life. You're not just being a workaholic, even though you do work very hard. You're also making sure that you take care of yourself, or that you have some enjoyable times of recreation, that you manage to get your rest the best you can. But I'm just, you manage to have a home that you enjoy, that's beautiful for you, and or you're working on these things. You're always balancing and working towards this, having, really basically having it all as you should. And so I'm just getting a lot of good energy from a number of you, Capricorns, in the month of July with this Empress card. Now, for some of you, This could be someone of a romantic interest that comes into your life in the month of July who embodies these traits also, who's doing the balancing, but they're accomplishing a lot. They're doing a good job of it. They've kind of got a good, um, whether it's you in this role, which I'm feeling mostly it's a number of Capricorns in this role in the month of July, but for some, you have someone in your life in July that embodies these traits and who is living their life this way. For some of you, this might even be somebody at work who's like a manager or something like that. And I feel like for those of you that this is somebody in your workplace, they might be above you, like in a managerial position. I feel like they want to help you. This might just be one person I'm looking at. You might be kind of new in your career or at this job. And I'm feeling they see something in you that reminds them of themselves. I'm feeling like, and they want to help you. They want to reward you for the progress they see you're making. Um, that sounds specific, like that's one person. So, but otherwise, I feel like for a lot of Capricorns in the month of July, you're going to be feeling good and confident and strong and solid. Like you've got your feet on solid ground and you're managing to do well in your work, in your career, while still having a good quality personal life, family life, home life, whatever that encompasses for you. And you're just having, it's an overall really good feeling. That's what I'm getting, a lot of good energy here. Okay. And then again and again, I have to emphasize for those of you Capricorns who are not in that place right now, align yourselves with the laws of attraction and feel like you're already in that position of the Empress so you can attract that to yourself because that energy is there for you. It's meant for all of you. So you need to take advantage of it and put it to use in your own lives if you don't feel like that's already how you're living. Okay, and the next card we have is the Six of Wands. And this is another card about making progress. The wands relate to work and action and progress. And the wands also relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And so the Six of Wands is talking again about a lot of you Capricorns in the month of July feeling like you're making progress in your lives and being recognized for that. Possibly some of you might be getting a new job, you might be getting a promotion, or maybe you've just completed something that in your in your work that you feel really good about and you're getting a lot of positive feedback about a project or something that you just completed. Some of you have started a new business. I'm getting somebody moving for a new job. Someone's got a new job. It feels like it's a step up. I don't know if it's a promotion at your existing company or if it's another company altogether. I'm getting a sense of someone relocating because of a new, bigger, and better job and something that really resonates with you that you're very well prepared for. And it's going to be a really good for you. That's what I'm getting for someone here. I mean, it might be applying to more than one person, but I am getting that specifically, at least for one person in July or by the end of July. But overall, progress. This card is talking about progress. And then also on the romantic level, some of you Capricorns might have this Six of Wands person come into your life in the month of July. That so they could be a fire sign like an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or they might just have a lot of that in their chart. Maybe their rising or moon sign or whatever. And so some of you might have this new person coming into your life who's making progress in their life, in their career. They're feeling confident. They're not overconfident. It's not like somebody with a big ego or anything like that, but they're just a very level-headed person, good temperament, even tempered is overall is what I'm feeling like. Even though the wands, those are fire signs, they can be hot-tempered and all that, but this person feels pretty level-headed to me, down to earth, and nice personality. I feel like this is a nice looking person, good sense of humor. Let's see what I'm getting. So for some of you, you're going to have someone new coming into your lives. and they will meet this description. Let me see. Some of you might already be involved with someone like this, actually. I'm feeling like there's almost like an anticipation of marriage in the future with this person, but they're not rushing to make the commitment of marriage, even though they're showing you they're very interested. They're not looking like they're interested in someone else, they're interested in you. This could be for one person or a few people, I'm not sure. But yeah, so this Six of Wands does represent for some of you um, a romantic partner, but somebody who's good, good person to be with, you know, just not in a big hurry to say, let's get married. Instead, they're, even though fire signs can just be really impulsive, this particular one I'm tuning into, they are not, I feel like they got burned before, so they're being a little cautious. That's what I'm getting. So they want to proceed with caution, but they're still interested, and they're letting you know they're interested. So this, I don't know if this is one person I'm reading for, or for a few, or something. But for a lot of you Capricorns, this Six of Wands does represent being recognized in the work you're doing and who you are and who you've made, what you've made of your life, and people, you know, just appreciating who you are and the progress, and you feeling good and confident about the progress you're making in your life. Excuse me. Okay. Now, this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Cheryl Marchetti. And what I want to do now, I'm going to pull one card from Doreen Virtue. This is the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle these, pull one card. And if you like videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified when I have new videos posted. And be sure and check for your rising and moon signs as they're being posted. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And if you have subscribed already, I thank you for your subscriptions. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, so I need one message for Capricorn for 18. What's the message for Capricorn for 18 Capricorn? What's the message for, we have thunder. I don't know if you can hear the thunder on the video. We have stormy weather out here. What's the message for Capricorn for 18? Capricorn 14. Okay, I'm going to fan these out. Pick one card. Okay, it's here. She's not stuck together. Okay, this says 8 of Autumn. Oh, hold on just a second. Wait a minute. Okay. All right, 8 of Autumn. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. Well, that sounds good. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. This is really good. Well, this is talking about, once again, making progress in your career and projects you're working on in your life, progress, and just doing research before proceeding on something. But that's, to me, that would be a typical thing an earth sign would do, because they don't like to just make hasty decisions and everything. They're very practical minded and very solid people. Okay, next I'm going to pick one card from Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. Okay, so what's the message for Capricorn for 18? What's the message for Capricorn? I can shuffle these. 14 Capricorn. 19. Okay, one more shuffle. Message for Capricorn 18. Okay, let me see. Let me fan these out. Not here. Okay, together. Okay, this one says assurance. That's card number 9. So much detail. Assurance. Big tree. All the people in the tree. There's so much detail in these cards. The more you look at them, the more you see in these. Okay. Let me look this one up. I mean, assurance. Okay, let's see. Okay. Remain steady and be assured you are doing exactly what you are supposed to do. You might be seeing small signs that things, situations, and desires are just beginning to fall into place. Your focus and skills are intact. You will feel motivated in work areas and therefore make good inroads on your usual work. New ways of dealing with things will occur to you. Fresh perspectives will appear. And as a result, your life will move towards harmony and balance. Trust yourself. You have everything you need. That is a great message. And I think it does tie in with this reading in a lot of ways. Really good message. Okay, and last but not least, I'm going to pull one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, what's the message for Capricorn for 18? Capricorn, what's the message for Capricorn for 18? Capricorn. 18. Okay, one more shuffle. What's the message for Capricorn for 18? I'm gonna fan these out here. Okay, this says, this is Angel Akasha. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. That's a good message. See, it's the angel Akasha. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Great message to end the reading with. I love it. All right, Capricorns. Well, it looks like a lot of you, actually the energy is there for all of you. So for whoever says that's not my life, I'm not doing well, things aren't going well, line up with the laws of attraction. Start feeling the success. Feel gratitude every day for all that you have and feel prosperous, successful. Feel like you have a lot of love in your life, and the doors and windows will open to the universe to help bring those conditions into your lives. Just feel it and act it and believe it. And the more you do, the more the good things will start rolling in for you. I mean, you've got so much good energy here. So make good use of it in the month of July and going forward, Capricorns. Okay, great. Well, I hope you like your reading. And be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. If you have done so, I thank you for your subscriptions. And feel free to leave your comments. Be sure and check for your rising and moon signs as they come available. And if anyone would like a private reading, rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, have a great night, Capricorn, and we'll talk again soon. Thank you for watching the video.